Hello and welcome to Quell. My name's Will, and what I do here at Quell is I concentrate a lot around the subject of workplace violence and its sub-subjects. And if you've been watching over the past month, I've done a series of videos around lone working. Starting off with working without close supervision and support, then on to working from home, then mobile working, and then last week I did alone in premises. And this week I just want a conversation around out of hours working. Now, from my experience, I've worked with many organisations on staff that work in buildings on their own all night, whether that's a tenancy, hotels, or even in a supervision mode. Also, on the other scale, I've dealt with, shall we say, staff that are in enforcement role, that go out to enforce a certain rule on their own or in pairs in the middle of the night. So we've got systems for that, but what we have a tendency to do is forget about a little small element of people that work out of hours. That means those that possibly travelling from a meeting or a visit or even a seminar or conference or something to do with the work, and they're going to arrive home late. We sometimes, not intentionally, but miss that problem. It's like I've said to my clients, have we got any of our staff that work late? And they say no. And I say, okay, do they ever attend, shall we say, community meetings? Or shall we say, meetings that are outside of the, shall we say, the normal daily shift hour of 9 to 5? And they'll go, well, yeah, we have a meeting at, shall we say, a community meeting once a month and it finishes at 10. Okay, well, do we know that staff member's got home safely? Have we got staff members that probably part of their job role, sometimes they might have to drive a considerable distance to get home and they could be home late? Are they travelling, shall we say, by airplane or train? Even boat, doesn't matter. But they arrive home late. Do we actually make sure that they're home safely? And some staff go, well, they only do it once a month. I go, that's okay. I'm not saying it's bad or good, but an incident doesn't happen to a person that is consistently doing that role. It can happen to anybody. Even walking down the street, you can fall over. So then I talked to him about, well, okay then, have we got that same contactability? Have we looked at it and said, well, have we got a system in place, even a text? So if I get home safely, I text my colleagues or WhatsApp group, then I'm safe. I mean, like myself, I travel a lot now. I'm back on the road. I stay a lot during the week in hotels. And even when I'm in a hotel, I consistently text my colleagues through a WhatsApp group that we're in. And I basically even tell them what room number I'm in. And they do vice versa when they're staying away. And it is one of those things that out of hours we forget about. We look at out of hours of, well, that's somebody that's permanently working on that night shift or that overnight or whatever that system might be. But we don't sometimes think about those that are probably working late just by chance, or even working in a licensed premises. They're going to finish at that 1 or 2 in the morning. And again, it's down to how much you care about your staff and how much they want to be, I hate the word monitored, but how much they want to basically make sure their staff are safe. So all I'm asking you in the final video is, and we've gone through the rest, is just this. Have you ever sat back again yourself, if you're the staff member, and said to yourself, well, actually, I'm not contactable with people enough if I'm working late? Or secondly, if you're responsible for staff that could be possibly working late, have you actually thought to yourself, is there some little system I can put in place to make sure they're all right? Because there's nothing worse than you having a staff member working late, and let's say having a breakdown, accident, or worse, an incident, and you not knowing about it till the next morning. I wouldn't like to be in that position. Thank you for watching. I hope the 5 videos now have been of some interest. I hope they've given you food for thought. And again, as I've said, all the videos are just a small look at them, a small, what I call discussion starter. There's more to each different lone working risk, as you will see. But don't forget, you can have staff that work alone in premises on their own and then they end up going out mobile working. Just saying. Or you could have staff that work on their own in premises and they work out of hours. So you mix it, and then also lastly, you've also might have that staff member that hasn't got the right support. I'm just asking you to think about it. For more information, please check out our rest of our videos. Follow us on LinkedIn, and you never know, as I always say, you might find something of interest. Stay safe whatever you're doing, and bye for now.